Hi YouTube, it's Candace, day 18. Guess who didn't lose any weight? Guess who gained weight? Ask me why, I don't really know, but I gained 1/4 pound today. Doesn't seem much on the grand scale, I know. And I think I was just getting a little cocky yesterday, being all extra confident. So I don't know. I don't really know if my attitude had something to do with it. But I was excited for today because I knew that if I weighed, I would probably be in the next decade, like I told you guys yesterday. Remember that? Well, for some reason last night, it just hit me like, Candace, did you get all your water in today? And I couldn't really remember because I have this bottle that I just fill up twice. And I remember getting through the first one during the day and getting like halfway through the second one. And when I left it at work, I said, okay, well, at least I know I was halfway through. But honestly, last night, I don't think I drank a thing. So I don't know if that contributed, but it did make me kind of aware that it could be a possibility of me not losing. So normally when I wake up, I'm like excited, like, oh, I gotta go pee and then I'm gonna weigh. And then this morning it was like, I'm gonna go pee, but I don't really want to weigh. Like something just felt not right. Excuse me. So I did my routine, I got on the scale, and the first time I got on the scale, it said more. Like I literally stepped on it and it said that I was up 1 pound exactly. I said, what? No way. So I gave it like 5 minutes and I get back on there. And then it was like, oh, you only have 1/4 pound. So I mean, it could possibly not be the case. I might have a little bit of a faulty scale and I probably need to change the batteries, but it just, I don't know, I just feel some kind of way about it. I don't feel like I normally feel, because like normally if I gained weight, it would be like, well, I gained 1 pound, I might as well go ahead and cheat and make that pound worth it. Maybe gain another one in the meantime. Or you cheat a little bit and then you just cheat all day, or throws off the whole process and you just stop, or I stop. And I don't feel like that at all. I think today is just a Tuesday, and I think I had a really busy weekend and I'm a little tired. Last night I didn't sleep all that well and I'm just a little bit out of it. And I just feel like that all day. Like I've been yawning all day. I've kind of been a little emotional. And I think it's because Tom is on his way at the end of the week. And that could be why I gained the 1/4 pound. And I didn't even think about that. I just thought about that right now. So that could be it. But I am happy that I haven't just started spiraling, or I haven't let these big changes get the best of me. Because honestly, like I was thinking about it today at work, and there is a level of fear I think that I have, because I mean, I've always been a big girl. Yes, I've been smaller than where I am right now, but even at my smallest was still a big girl. Like I still had quite a few pounds on me. And I've been watching a lot of videos, and these women are starting at the weight that I'm going to, that'll be my goal weight. So it's always kind of like, you're always going to be the chunky one. So I think the fear comes is like, when I finally am not the chunky one, am I going to even know what to do, how to act, how to do anything? Like, I know where to shop for myself, which I don't do a lot of because it's not a fun experience and there's not really much variety unless I want to come out filled with animal print looking like I'm king of the jungle. No thank you. It just seems like all the clothes are just not really, I don't know, not my style, just not my thing. And I'm kind of having to always piece things together just to kind of get by and kind of look fashionable. But when it's time to like not shop in those stores because I'm too small for their smallest size, which, I mean, that alone will be a serious day. We'll have to celebrate. All of us will have to have a meetup and celebrate, because that's never happened to me. I mean, that goes back to like junior high. I've always been a big girl. But just learning how to shop in regular size store, that is baffling to me. Like just thinking about it is like, wait, what? I see the stores, I've been there with like my cousins or my friends who are smaller, or walking past and seeing these little things, but it doesn't even dawn on me like, go in and look and see if you can find a shirt, or go in there, if I even go, this is what I'll do if I go and I buy accessories. I'll buy me a pair of earrings and a necklace. I'll do that. But anything else, I don't even think about it. Like, I just know that this isn't gonna work. So for me to start to kind of accept the fact that that will be me one day and one day soon, ugh, guys, it makes me a little nervous. Because, and I can't really identify exactly why, but it just is, it's an unfamiliar territory for me. And then it's like, okay, well, everybody's always seen me as a big girl with meat on her bones and got some hips on her and whoop-de-whoop. When I'm not that way, is it gonna look funny on me? Like, I know that you've probably all seen somebody who's lost drastic amounts of weight, and there's been a few that I'm just kind of like, well, that's great that they lost the weight, like, good for you. But in my head, I'm thinking she was just cuter when she was thick, though. Like, I don't know if it was the personality she exuded or just the fullness of her face. Like, something was off. So I don't know if that's just my jacked up mentality, but I've seen it and thought that myself on people, and I don't want that response from people, or I don't want that reaction. I don't want them to be like, good job, Candace, you look great, and they're telling me that because that's what they want to tell me and not really what they think or really how they feel. And here's the other part, like, why do I care? I'm not normally one that gives a care about what other people think, but for some reason this is really making me think about it. So it's just a lot. And then, you know, seeing the scale kind of jump up today, that really wasn't what started this. So I don't want you guys thinking I'm having a pity party about the 1/4 pound, because that's really not the case. I mean, I've thought about it today, but it's not been like, oh, I want to cry, or oh, I'm so upset. Like, I can tell that there's really been growth within myself about how this weight loss journey is going to go, and that there could be fluctuations. And I have to give credit to you guys, because you really have been stepping up and helping me with that, and really helping keep me focused and give me other perspectives, so that I'm not just ready to, you know, end it or quit it or be dramatic about it. But there's other parts to just losing weight that I don't think, you know, someone who has 15 pounds to lose, I don't think that they necessarily think about it, versus someone who their goal, my first goal is 30 pounds, but honestly, I probably need to lose another 30 after that, you know? So it's one of those things, like, you can talk about it. I have a few people I do talk about it with, but very few, not very many people I talk about anything with. It's just kind of the way I am, but yet now I'm sharing so much with you guys. I think maybe because there's a little bit of anonymity behind it, even though I know you're out there and I see you, but it's not like you're necessarily in my face every single day. Sorry, I need to yell at my dog. Chloe, what are you doing? Have a seat. Go. And here she comes. Don't scratch my couch. I'm back. So like I was saying, is just, you can talk about it to people, but it's hard to talk about it to someone who's never had a weight problem. Like my honey, he's sweet and he's very supportive, but he's a big guy, but he's all muscle, and it doesn't matter for guys. Like, he don't have this, he'll eat whatever he can eat. Like, he just puts things in his mouth, but because his job is very laborious, he's always working out. He don't have the same issue that I have. Like, I can breathe in what he's eating and gain weight. And yeah, he's trying to be supportive and like, good job, or you don't need to lose weight, or da-da-da-da-da. But he doesn't really understand, like, the battle between it, or he doesn't understand how sometimes I'm really emotional about it and just beat up on myself, and he hates me to do that, but I don't think he gets what that's like to be the chunky girl in the group, or the one that can't sit or can't fit in the same t-shirt everybody else is buying. Like, you remember those buddy picture days? Oh, that was hell for me. Like in junior high and high school, everybody buy these same outfits. Well, for one, I didn't have that much money because my family wasn't that, we were kind of poor. Not poor, but we just didn't have extra money for stuff like that. And two, everybody buys the same little tee, and they go up to size large, and here I am needing the extra large or extra large, because not only, at that time I wasn't even that big, but I did have a lot of breasts and a lot of booty, and a lot of those girls didn't. So me trying to fit into their little outfits and match them or share clothes, like, that never was something I could do because I was always the big girl. And that gives you a complex, one that I've learned to deal with and kind of have overcome over the years and just adapted myself to it. that being said, I think that's why I'm kind of having a little bit of a, not a breakdown, but just having a lot of thoughts about not being that. Like, what do you do then? Or how does this work? Or what do you, it's not making sense right now. But I think after a while, it's a process, and I'll gradually get into it, and I'm excited about it because I'm excited to be able to just buy clothes and wear them and know that I'm a size 10 in this store, or the same size 10 in that store, instead of having to be like, oh, well, I'm a 16 here, I can do a 14 top there, but I'm an 18 over here. Like, those kind of problems, they've always been there. You guys, this is a little bit more of a downer video than I normally do, and I apologize, but it's just been something I've been thinking about a lot, and today was just that day. Like I said, I've been really emotional today, and I do have an anniversary coming up that is probably, contributing to my downer personality, or my I don't know, disposition today. But I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's just a lot on my mind. So I appreciate all of you that are supporting me and giving me all the kudos. And you guys have really helped me. I mean, you really, really have helped me stay focused, because when those times that I can't be accountable to myself, I'm able to pull it together and be accountable for you guys. And that, it means a lot to me. And I just want to thank you guys for that. So please continue, and don't mind me. I'll probably be back to my normal self tomorrow. I'm probably going to go take a little nap, hopefully wake up on a better side of the bed, and just reflect a little bit. Yeah. Just think about some things and see what I can do to kind of help myself get through this. But if anybody else has went through this, please tell me about it. It just helps when you know you're not by yourself, but then also when you can have somebody to bounce questions off of, or just ideas, and you guys are so good at that. So happy Tuesday, and I will be back to talk to you more tomorrow, hopefully with good news, and hopefully maybe I'll be in a different decade. Fingers crossed. Even if I'm not going to be tore up about it. It's just the way it is. So you guys keep up the good work, and I will talk to you soon. Have a great day. Bye.